from Derek. Thank you, Ryan.
Derek
Appreciate
said,
it.
ranking the girls out of 10 when it comes to looks, only 10 being the highest, starting to the left of Sovereign Bruh. 7, 4, 3, 5, 2, 5, 5, 8. You guys want to respond to that?
Do you want to?
I feel like I should have got higher.
7, 4, 3.
3.
I know I got 4. Girl, I got 4. I think.
Baby.
I mean, I didn't even want to be here, but I think I look pretty good.
You do.
How would you guys rate yourselves? You want to do that? Starting over here?
Yeah, so we have Stifler, since it's related. Ask everyone to rate their looks, mind you, on a scale of 1 to 10. Go ahead.
I think it depends on the day, but for the most part, I feel,
right now.
Oh, right now? Yeah. I mean, I feel pretty good right now.
Here, look into this camera and tell us.
I feel good, so I would say a 10 right now. I'm feeling confident. I feel good.
All right, 10.
I'm going to say the same. I think I'm a 10. I think I'm looking good today in pink.
Okay.
I'd say I'm probably like a 6, 5. You know, I agree.
All right.
Candy Lane?
Pretty.
I don't rate myself.
You don't?
No.
But why not?
Because I think it's rude to do that to anyone.
Well, wait. Hold on. Just my understanding was.
I think it, but I don't say it.
When it comes
You said it pretty clearly a few moments ago. You had a whole rating system for dudes, and what was a cut above and what was a cut below.
Yeah. You said you wouldn't date.
measure it 1 to 10.
No, but you said like literally a numerical measurement of a guy's height. You said bare minimum 5'11" height.
And?
But you said you don't like to numerically. You wouldn't want to numerically rate somebody
on their looks.
It's pretty similar.
All of those were ratings of a man's appearance.
Extremely shallow.
So it's
whoa. Oh my God! Is it superficial too? Superficial, shallow.
Sure.
Well, don't just because we're pushing back, don't back down from your position. So it's shallow to care about looks.
I didn't say care about.
She said it's rude to rate somebody on their looks.
Yeah.
Well, you also said
after
shallow
rating
too.
men based on all of these physical characteristics.
So do you feel like
it's rude to rate yourself but not guys? Because if you saw, let's say you saw a guy, are you telling me that it would be rude of you to be like, oh yeah, he's a 10, or no, he's like a 6? You wouldn't do that?
I don't do that.
But you do discriminate based on all of these different physical characteristics.
It's just criteria. Everybody has it.
Hey, no, it's everybody absolutely does. Everybody's entitled to their personal preferences.
Otherwise.
But you just said a moment ago, you had all these discriminatory factors for a guy, but then when it came to rating oneself, you're like, no, it's rude. I think it's rude to rate people.
You're taking that out of context.
It's what you said.
No, but
it's what you said.
You said shallow.
People like what they like.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
That's
I don't go around and saying, "Oh my gosh, you're a 10," or "You're a 6." I'm not talking to you.
Are you telling me you've never rated a guy with one of your girlfriends?
No.
Really?
Yes.
I'm calling cap.
Okay. I don't have any girlfriends, and.
Thank you for clarifying.
Anyways,
on the friendship thing.
Yeah.
So are you like friends with males more?
We should keep going around the table.
Yeah,
you sounded pretty PO'd at your rating that guy gave you. What would you rate yourself? Was that you or was that her?
What did I get?
Was that her?
What did I get?
I don't know. Well, somebody was mad over here at the rating that they got.
Zelda.
You're mad?
Yeah.
You got a 5.
5?
I got a 5, yeah.
What would you rate yourself?
I don't know, 6, 7.
I'm not gonna put a number, but I know I look good.
Okay.
Really?
Yes. Are you disagreeing?
Do you think you're a 10?
Yes,
probably not to everybody, but I don't assume everybody to like me. Everyone has a different type, but attraction.
Aren't we saying what we think of
more,
ourselves?
Is it just? Yeah. Are we just talking about like looks?
Just looks, yeah, just looks.
I mean, yeah, I look good.
Yeah.
That's good.
You're a 10.
But I didn't plan for today. Like, I think everybody else knew that they were going to be on the show today, except for me. So.
Wait, what do you mean you didn't plan for today? How did this happen then?
She came with her.
Jeannie.
With Jeannie.
Oh, okay.
As a friend.
Okay.
And then I wanted her to still be here, so I made her come on.
So I wasn't prepared, but yeah.
So she wasn't really ready.
No, the only reason I pushed back is because before the show you had requested to be sitting on that side of the table because it was your good angle.
Yes.
So
if you're a girl at this table, let
No,
me know
this
if
is
you
my
have a
side.
better side of your face.
But if you're sure, but if you're a 10, wouldn't it stand to reason that you look exceptional from every single
No, that
possible
I can
angle?
see what
That's
you're
not
saying.
true.
I do see what you're saying.
Well,
but-
10 out of 10 is perfect looks.
That's
Yeah.
like godly.
But did I say
beauty.
10 out of 10?
Well, I asked you if you were 10 out of 10.
I didn't say
Well,
that though.
you
I said I
refused to
look
answer.
good.
You said, okay.
I said I look good.
All right, fair enough. That could, sure. All right. Go ahead.
I think at least a 7, not
Okay. Priya.
6.57.
Okay. Everyone, that includes Chase over here. Chase, what do you?
I'd give myself like a 7.5 or an 8 on a good day.
All right, I give myself
You guys
6.
are hard on
I give myself a 6. Oh, we got the 2 10s over here.
No, I feel
I
like I'm just like sober and objective, you know? Like there's absolute giga chads out there, and like I'm not an absolute
You're
giga chad.
beautiful. You're gorgeous.
Do you want to answer or no?
I don't even know what my rating was. I didn't
What's your own?
hear it.
Huh? Well, that doesn't matter. Just
It's you
what's-
rating
How
yourself.
do you feel about yourself?
Like, I'm a 10. Is that?
No, I am
No,
not a 10.
Oh, okay. All right.
No, I'm not a
Okay.
10.
All right.
I'm not delusional.
All right. There you
Are
have
you
it.
saying that the other
Are you,
women
yes.
rated
Are you
themselves-
saying that? Are you
saying that
these
they're
two
delusional for saying 10?
They're like
based?
fresh still.
I'm sorry.
That's
I'm 27.
yeah.
I'm like that. Compared to other women.
They're fresh.
Interesting descriptor, but
that makes
Okay.
a difference. Everybody knows that.
Well, sure. Youth. Yeah.
Everybody knows.
Like.
Youth and beauty go hand in hand.
So we got the 2 10s here. Okay. All right.
I feel like I should change my answer now.
No. Don't be influenced. No. Stay strong.
Like, do I
Okay.
sound cocky? Like,
No, I think really good.
Do you guys think that all women should rate themselves as 10s?
I would
I
hope
think
so.
I think we should all love ourselves, even
But
men.
if every woman's a 10, then every woman is of equal attractiveness, and that's obviously not true.
I mean,
you're
yeah,
asking us
but-
what we think of,
of
ourselves, though.
yeah, I think.
So of
No, but-
myself, I think I am a 10. Like in this moment, I have bad days where I think I'm lower.
So you're saying
Yeah.
you're saying you have high self-confidence right now.
yeah.
Yes,
I have a question. Do you have plastic surgery?
I do. Yes,
Were you a 10 before the plastic surgery?
I felt like I was a 10 before at
Why
moments,
the-
and then
then-
sometimes I didn't.
Well, then why the need for plastic surgery if you're?
Elijah Katz
Hold on
donated
just a sec.
$99. Will you also be making Zelda stay on your OnlyFans, Genie? New girl, please.
Okay.
Yeah, of
also
course.
add. Okay.
Coming after the podcast.
Those are her friends who
In
she
the car.
told to send,
No, I swear to God,
send in
no.
chats
I have no
for-
idea.
during the show. Go ahead.
You don't believe I'm poppy?
Because like if you were 10, if you were a 10 before, if your physical beauty was a 10 before, why the need to augment it with plastic surgery?
I see what you're saying. Yes. So I would say a lot of that was influence. I moved to LA and like.
Oh, rip. Yep.
Yep.
Everyone.
I mean, I don't
I mean,
really
she
need
almost
to
got
finish
easily
that.
influenced just by that. Like she was about to change her answer.
But also, I started making more money. So I feel like when you,
Oh.
when
So
you start
you're-
making more money,
you
have
do
more
what?
things.
You get unnecessary, dangerous surgeries to, on.
I mean, it's like if you have more money, like why not buy nicer clothes? And like
Nicer-
for me, it was like
Nicer
nicer
face.
boobs, nicer
what,
nose.
What was wrong? I mean, not to dive too. What was wrong with the boobs before?
Nothing. They were actually fine. I liked
Donated
my boobs.
$99. Hate the single number system. Here is what we have developed at my academic institution, which is a 3-tier system. 0 or 1, 0 equals no, 1 equals smashable, 0 to 10 face, 0 to 10 body. This is a more comprehensive approach of a cosmopolitan age. Communication equals key.
You lost me.
All right.
Don't understand
That-
that. at
You
all.
lost me.
That's like
So
some,
complicated.
That's some advanced.
You lost me.
Here, I have something for you. Hold on. It's
I don't know, man. That sounds like a lot of work.
because, yeah, if you were a 10, you wouldn't need to have gotten plastic surgery.
Yeah, fair enough. But I mean,
Yeah.
I wanted
Okay.
it
All right.
and made more money.
can I ask a question?
Yeah.
So, if you guys were to theoretically take what you presume would be the average answers for that question from men, what do you think you would be?
So from other people, not from myself.
Correct.
Like,
Yeah.
I would probably agree, like a 7 or 8.
You think that's what men would rate you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Depending on the man, I guess.
On average, what would you just assume?
On average.
Yeah.
Probably like an 8 or 9.
Okay. It's a good question.
I feel like
Yeah,
it's
that
more
was a
the
good
more the answer
Hold
we're
on,
trying
wait,
to get
I
at
got
the
it.
question
Yeah,
anyways.
yeah.
I'm not going to be mean here. I'm not trying to be mean.
Fuck.
If you were to like, I don't think like a cohort of men is going to rate you on average 8 or 9.
Yeah.
No offense.
It's okay.
Candy Lane
Non-taken.
jumped in real quick on that one.
Yeah.
What's
no,
that?
non-taken.
What? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
I
all
take
right.
no offense.
Well,
Wait.
why wouldn't they though? I mean, she's pretty.
She's attractive, but
Oh, I was thinking you meant that she would be.
huh?
No, he was
Oh,
saying
thank you,
if we
Candy.
asked an honest cohort of men, they would not rate her an
Yeah,
8 or
he's
9.
saying,
That's
like-
just your opinion.
You mean higher?
Here, why don't we ask the
I thought you meant
chat?
higher.
Maybe that's your opinion.
Yeah. Let's,
Also on the type
The
of
chat,
men.
don't be a dickhead just to like, don't intentionally rate her low. Like,
Be honest.
chat.
Yeah, you could
be
ask the
honest.
chat.
Nick, can you pull up the chat, please?
Okay, go,
How would you rate her?
Nick.
Show me.
Make it bigger.
That's
make
also
it bigger.
partly what's seriously wrong with
Okay.
this world, that everybody's so
Oh
hypercritical.
my God, bro.
Goodness.
Can you make it
so
bigger?
on average,
Average 6, 7.
between
If you
5 to
send-
7. Average
Okay,
6, it looks
6,
I'm seeing
7.
some 7s.
Be honest,
7.5.
guys.
7.5.
Just looks, by the way, not the whole
9.
stabbing thing.
If
You
you
can't
do-
factor in.
9. Close the chat. I see a 9. Close the 10. Y'all are done. 8.
No, don't factor in the
I don't know
whole
what. 0.
attempted murder thing.
Block them. Block them.
Okay, 6,
It
7.
looks like 7.
Okay, all
Who
right.
said the negative? It looks like I saw a 9. I don't know. I'm happy. Who rated me 9?
Do you have an accent? Where are you from?
I'm from Alabama.
Oh, okay. Checks out.
All right. Whoever did 8 or 9 gets a free subscription and photo.
Good talk. Wait, so both of you said that all women should view themselves as 10s. Do you think all men should view themselves as 10s?
Yeah.
Really?
Why?
Yeah, of course.
Why?
Because I want you to love yourself. I want you to think highly of yourself. I want you to feel confident in yourself. I don't want you to think down about yourself.
This is why women give terrible dating advice, bro.
Like,
hate the
I don't want you to
self-love
feel down. Yeah, I want you to love yourself.
I mean, don't you think it's a bit
I mean, you're going to hate
delusional?
yourself sometimes.
But don't you think it's a bit delusional?
I
I
hate
mean, it's
myself
not
sometimes.
realistic, but it doesn't mean you don't want it.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to hate yourself sometimes, obviously, but sometimes you're going to love yourself.
Here's the reality. It's important for men to have self-confidence, but if I'm a guy and I'm rating myself a 10, what I'm subconsciously communicating to myself is there's no room for improvement. I'm perfect
That's
the way that
true.
I am, which
I
is
haven't looked at
ridiculous.
it in that way.
I think that's a really stupid way for guys to look at themselves.
Yeah.
I also don't think it's a smart way for women to look at themselves.
Well, when you say that, that makes sense.
right?
Yeah.
Now, it's important to have self-confidence, but delusional self-confidence, I don't think helps anybody.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't think I'm delusional self-confidence. I
don't
think I'm
think
just
so?
self-confident because I still think I have room for improvement.
But like I
You
said,
feel
it
like your
I think all the
self-confidence is
time-
absolutely rational?
Yeah, because I think a lot of the time I know if I'm at my healthiest and I work out every day and I do this, like I can be like the best, you know.
So-
I'm just.
so-
but if I think low of myself that day, I'm not going to go to the gym. I'm not going to work out. So I'm going to think really high of myself so I can keep bettering myself.
Okay, so you said like
So I know I get
objectively speaking, you feel like you're like an 8 or a 9, so you just barely have room for improvement,
Yeah, I
but
just
not
gotta,
much.
I mean, I got more room. I got to keep pushing. I got to
Like
keep
an
pushing.
incentive.
Yeah.
I also
Feeling
see
good
I see what you're saying, but then I also think it's good to not be delusional in the other way where you constantly feel like you have to be better and better and
Nick,
better because
there's
I
a-
feel like that can be like
What are you striving for
harmful.
then?
I disagree with that.
I think it can
I would
make
say
you unhappy sometimes. Like I feel like a lot of people can end up with like certain things like
I
self-loathing.
disagree.
Yeah.
eating disorders of
Yeah.
some way.
That's
ZachQuest
Hold on, just-
2000
we'll
donated
go back to this.
$99.
But again, that
Hey,
depends
hey,
on
One
just
second.
follow you on Instagram. Chat, make sure to follow him on Instagram. Jesus is king.
Hey, appreciate that, Zach. Yeah, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, my username is @sovereignbra with an H on the end.
Sovereign.
To your point, though, yeah, with the eating disorder stuff, I think that's usually
Yeah.
more common with women. But I would agree that if somebody's too hard on themselves, it can spiral into self-loathing,
Yeah.
despair, depression, so on and so forth. What I disagree with, though, is the idea that men shouldn't be hard on themselves. I think personally, I'm like ruthlessly hard on myself, and I have been for
Do
the
you
past
think
10
just
years.
men, or you just mean like people in?
Well, women, it's different.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the thing. Women who are hard on themselves, they typically have like, oh my gosh.
Christopher Wood donated $99. I feel really stupid for spending $100 to talk to people I don't know. But at least I didn't pay way more than $100 to get a nose that is worse than my original nose. Fake noses do not look nicer. They are noticeably weird.
Who is this directed to? I don't.
Me.
It's directed to her.
Oh.
Do you want to respond to that?
I mean, I don't think he would have noticed I had a nose job unless I said it. So
I would have never known. I would have never known. I didn't notice.
We donated $99. It's important to know your objective looks rating of yourself for dating. I'm 24, already balding, slightly overweight, and way lower than average P. I can be confident and working on myself, but still be realistic for my future.
Respect, bro. Yep. Respect.
Really,
well put. Well put.
To finish the point that I was making a second ago, I think when women are really hard on themselves, they'll be hard on themselves about their physical appearance, they'll be hard on themselves about their bodies, so on and so forth. That can spiral into self-loathing, that can lead to, like you said, eating disorders. Plastic surgery is one way that women will try to fix it. And the solution for that oftentimes is, you're right, loving oneself, but also taking good care of oneself. With men, though, like, I think the issue in the world is that not enough men are ruthlessly critical of themselves and hard enough on themselves. I think a lot of dudes are lazy.
Yes, I agree, actually.
Women are very frustrated by how many men are just like not striving in life. Yeah, they're comfortable. They're not getting after it. They're not working to build their value. And like, early in my 20s, I took like very sober inventory of myself and my life. And I was like, okay, I need to get this, and this in shape. And I worked really hard on it. And I still do to this day. And I think when men don't do that, they end up not building their value, and men find their confidence in their value, right? You guys are talking about men having like high self-esteem. Men should think of themselves as 10s. As a guy, I'm not just going to think of myself as a 10 because I'm like, oh, wow, I think I'm perfect. I'm going to have confidence in myself because I know that I have aspects to my life, that can back it up.
Okay, I agree with that.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. And I also think that kind of goes like person to person as well. Like, you know, based on like mental and stuff like that.
Certainly.
And then I also think with the men thing, it's the difference between a boy and a man.
I agree.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, and there's different ideals for what men and women have to achieve in life, and men strive to achieve success, and it's different for women. Women strive for the most part, vanity type of aspirations, but men strive for successful careers, successful attractiveness in terms of like your physical fitness and etc.
Yeah, and I like the message that I try to preach to dudes is like, it's okay to not be enough and to realize it as long as you're working towards becoming the best version of yourself. You know, like you don't have to hate yourself if you're not enough, but like even successful dudes that are resting on their laurels, like if you get lazy, like your value's gonna slip. Dudes that don't have much value, if they're just like sitting around not doing anything with their lives, like the right kind of women that they really want probably won't end up wanting them. You know, like it's, as a man, it's good to always be striving to be better.
I agree with you. I think just like the innocent, like sweetness of me wants everyone to feel really good about themselves.
Understandable.